We're now joined by our pole sitter for tomorrow's Duck Commander 500, Tony Stewart, driver of the number 14 Mobile 1 Bass Pro Shops Chevrolet. This is his second career pole at Texas Motor Speedway. Tony, you just edged Brad there at the end. Talk about your qualifying run.
Yeah, it was cool. I'm not normally a qualifier, but our first round we were 16th, and I didn't think I ran a very strong lap, so I felt like I could do better the second round, and we were second quick after that. And the third round, it was just a matter of waiting until the end, trying to let the tires cool off as much as we could, and got out and had a really good lap. Chad Johnson did an awesome job making an adjustment there at the end and got us freed up a little bit. And it was a little too much, but it was good enough to get us where we needed to be. So it was a really strong lap.
Stewart Haas Racing 1 and 3 starting tomorrow's race. Talk about the momentum you guys have right now.
Yeah, the whole organization's been doing an awesome job. Obviously, we're coming in a week after Kurt's win, which was it's a great feeling, obviously, for us. And it's the first time that I've been able to do something impressive for the team. So I'm excited about that. And just we got a good year started. I mean, to get two of our cars wins already, and for us to get a pole, it's it's something that we're pretty proud of right now.
Go ahead and open up for questions over here with Jenna.
Jennifer, AP. Kevin came in and he said, you capturing the pole, I'm trying to find the quote, is as good as it gets for our organization. That's a huge improvement for where we've been as a company the last few weeks. You just talked about Kurt's win. Has something clicked or turned around, or you had 3 or 4 cars in the top 12 today?
I don't think it's any one thing. I mean, our cars have had speed. I mean, Kurt and Kevin have been qualifying well all year for the most part. This week we had a good run. So the good thing is it's not just one team. I mean, it's the whole organization is having really good starts as far as qualifying is concerned. So I don't know that we can really point to one thing to be truthful, though. I think it's just, it's early in the year. I think there's a lot of, the atmosphere at our shop's really good right now. It has been ever since the end of the season last year. Just a lot of new faces, and with that has come a new excitement around our shop, and it seems to be transferring to what we're seeing on the racetrack as well.
Well, Jerry, Nate, and then up into the press box.
Jerry Fraley, Dallas Morning News. Tony, I was wondering, was there any strategy involved today in the qualifying because of the weather conditions?
Once we got in the cars, I never heard the crew chief mention anything about weather, so I don't know if there was any more that was coming or is coming or anything like that. But once we actually got in the cars to get ready for the first round, I never heard anybody really talk about the weather again.
Nate Ryan, USA Today Sports. Tony, following up on Jenna's question, Kevin also said that part of the reason for your struggle at Vegas was a big mistake, and he said that some of it was just getting the cars built and everything organized and everything flowing at the shop the way it needed to be. Can you kind of expand on that? Is that part of it? Is just the expansion to a 4th car just kind of create some new team stuff?
Well, I don't even think that's a part of it, but I mean, the bigger part of that is all the cars are running a totally different package this year with setups and with no ride height rule and all that. So everything that we did last year is kind of out the window, and now you're doing things that are totally different. So and you're not doing it for one car, you're doing it for all 4 cars. So there's just been a lot of changes. I mean, obviously adding the 4th team, but changing things and changing setups from last year to this year, and what happened to us at Vegas was something that nobody would have predicted would have happened. And the good thing is they found it when they got the car back to Charlotte, found what the problem was, and so we learned those things early, and hopefully that won't bite us later in the year.
Go up to the press box.
Can you talk a little bit, are you surprised that the teams have come together as quickly as they can, given the fact that you have new crew chiefs, you have new drivers? Kurt Busch mentioned earlier the fact that everybody under Stewart Haas Racing roof, they're pretty much racers, has helped simplify the process.
Yeah, I don't know that it's a surprise necessarily. It's and especially when we're talking about all the rule changes for this year, it's you never know who's going to hit on things first, and who's going to get out of the gate strong. So but I guess that's one thing that is probably an equalizer more than anything, is the ability to to come out with a new package and have the same opportunity that everybody else, even though we have new people in place this year. So I guess it's probably, if you're going to have a big change like that, it's probably at the same time a good opportunity when you have such a new package that we came out with this year, setup wise for the rules, that if you're going to learn a new setup package, you might as well learn new people at the same time. So it probably worked hand in hand.
Any other questions for Tony? Thank you very much, Tony. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Best of luck.